For Empress Emerita Michiko, Mako has always held a truly special place in her heart. Born in 1991, Mako was the first grandchild of Emperor Emeritus Akihito and Empress Emerita Michiko, and Michiko's most beloved grandchild. When Mako was born, Michiko gifted her a baby crib and a hand-knitted dress. The following year, Michiko even composed a poem to express her joy, writing, "I place my little, unripe child on a sun-drenched spring field," referring to Mako as a precious treasure in her eyes. Michiko poured boundless love into her first grandchild. When Michiko was still empress, the Imperial Palace was under renovation, so she and Emperor Akihito lived at the Akasaka Estate with the Akishino family for about 2 years. As a result, Michiko was able to see Mako almost every day. To Michiko, Mako was like her own child. She could closely watch her grow day by day, and the two of them shared some of the most precious moments. For Michiko, Mako was undoubtedly an exceptionally dear and special presence. When Mako was in the 3rd grade at Gakushuin Elementary School, she chose silkworm farming, an activity associated with Empress Michiko, as the topic for a school assignment. Empress Michiko responded to her questions in a letter, writing, "Mako has helped with cocoon spinning for a long time, and I believe she is very diligent." She expressed her admiration for Mako's dedication. Watching her first grandchild grow into adulthood must have brought her great joy. Mako lived as a proper imperial princess for about 30 years, following her grandmother's wishes. However, during Mako's final days in Japan, Empress Emerita Michiko appeared visibly worn and distressed to those around her. Michiko was deeply saddened that Mako's marriage did not receive the public's blessing, and she was extremely worried about Mako, who was caught in the center of a controversial storm. The Empress Emerita once said, "My granddaughter's pain is the pain of our entire family." Mako's marriage was approved by her grandfather, Emperor Emeritus Akihito, in 2017, but the union faced difficulties, mainly due to financial scandals involving the groom's mother. The couple finally registered their marriage in October 2021. Mako also developed complex PTSD from the controversy and public backlash. Before moving to the United States, Mako made a special visit to the palace to pay respects to Michiko and embrace her grandmother. Michiko still regrets not being able to see Mako off in person. Sadly, there have been recent reports suggesting that Empress Emerita Michiko's health is not in good condition, with rumors circulating online that funeral preparations are being quietly made within the imperial household. In 2024, Michiko suffered a fall at Sento Imperial Residence and was diagnosed with a fracture in the upper part of her right femur. Additionally, she has long struggled with cervical radiculopathy, which causes numbness and pain in her shoulders and arms. Since the outbreak of COVID-19, she has also experienced a persistent low-grade fever of unknown origin. After undergoing surgery for the fracture last year, Empress Emerita Michiko reportedly wished to see her eldest granddaughter, Mako, as soon as possible. However, Mako has not returned to Japan to visit her grandmother. Since moving to the United States in 2021, Mako has missed several opportunities to come home, such as Emperor Emeritus Akihito's 90th birthday and Empress Emerita Michiko's 88th and 90th birthdays, but none of these visits came to pass. The main reason is that Mako has virtually cut ties with her parents. During her 4 years of living in the United States, she has reportedly had no direct contact with them at all. Any communication has been conducted solely through her younger sister, Kako. According to sources within the Imperial Household Agency, Mako's parents don't even have her contact information. As a result, even after learning that Mako had given birth, they could not offer congratulations directly, let alone travel to the US to see their grandchild. Even with Prince Hisahito's coming-of-age ceremony scheduled for this September, the chances of Mako returning to Japan with her child are said to be close to zero.